have an official Minecraft Capture the Flag match here. And
this is the Templars
we are having the Templars face off against the Crusaders in a battle to the death, or actually who caps 5 times first on this particular map. It's a 10 versus 10, and we have limits of 1 pyro, 1 archer, 1 assassin, 1 mage, 2 heavies, and 3 heavies and 2 medics.
Okay then.
I am your lead commentator, B0SQUET here, and we also have a bunch of scrubs who are low energy who will not be commentating in the call with me.
Like me, Ducks fan 101.
I'm literally only here because no one else showed up before.
You're honestly only here because you have a British accent and people like that for some reason.
So getting right into this, No League 14 had stolen the flag. Arctic Galaxy recovered it. Very nicely done by her. Starting offense for the Crusaders, we have a couple soldiers here, Snow Leak and Kemp. And we have Hayden, who's a medic, and Gorby as a chemist. For the Crusaders defense, we have Arctic, who's playing Pyro. Very interesting choice. You normally see her as an offensive soldier. We have Alexis Rose as a medic, and we have Pega as an assassin. So Kemp has stolen the flag. Doesn't seem to be getting anywhere right now. She's now out of the flag room.
Well, you see, Kip01 is a quality Minecraft player. She has been playing Minecraft for a very long time, and she is very good at escaping people who shoot arrows at her. Speaking of which, there is a person shooting arrows at her right now, but she has avoided them because that is what she does. She is actually close to her own spawn right now, and looks like she is on her route to the first capture of the game for the Templars. But wait, X-Ashes has stolen the flag as medic. And she's in the flag room, and she's dead, and the Templars have capped. And that's how you play Minecraft, guys.
Very nicely done there, boss, and very nicely done there by Kemp to get the first cap for the Templars. Meanwhile, we have Zeg, JP, I'm sorry, but they just died, and Lee Donor recovered the flag.
Snow League 14 has the flag on the other side of the map. He has not gotten very far, and gets taken out by Arctic Galaxy, who is playing Pyro on defense for the Crusaders, which is a very important role for the Crusaders. Because defense is very important for the Crusaders. Be sure to hit that follow button.
Meanwhile, on the Templars side of defense, Lee Donor is the Templars. Pyro out, and we got a steal by Kemp01.
And Kip01 is out of the flag room again. She is being shot at by Under My Amberella, which is a song reference in her name. It's pretty cool, except it's not, because it's like from 2008 or some shit. I don't know.
The medic seems
Kip01 seems to be getting out very effectively on this map. It's what she does. She's good at it. Everyone likes her. And she's going to capture again. Unless June Bugulus goes into the flag room and gets a steal. As soldier, he has escaped the flag room. Now June Bugulus needs to get a medic here, because he has taken a considerable amount of damage in Minecraft. And he will get that medic. But it goes down to damage.
And Lee Donor gets the recovery there.
Now, our Minecraft stream is at 9 viewers, and that is 9 viewers too few. We need to get down to 0 and or up to 10, whichever happens first. So guys, be sure to hit that follow button and leave this stream as quickly as you possibly can. Seriously, Ducks fan is in this call. It is painful. In the actual game, Snow League 14 is trying to pass the flag through the bars, but there is a ninja there, and that was not very smart of him. That kind of says a lot about Snow League, really. Anyways, we have almost gotten to the 5-minute point in this game. The Templars are up 2-0 against the Crusaders, but things are starting to even out a little bit, with June Bugulus getting into the Templars flag room as soldier and nearly getting a steal. And then dying. People die a lot in this game. It actually looks pretty painful. Now, it would appear that this Minecraft server is lagging a little bit every now and then, and that is unfortunate. So, send your hopes and prayers that the server unlags itself, because we here at Minecraft Capture the Flag need your money. Send it. Send all of your money here, please. Give us your money. Now.
Yes, and then.
So anyways, we have another steal from Snowleak here. Heading out of the flag room, but gets taken down by Arctic Galaxy. Kip gets a steal on the other side, but gets headshotted. Good shot from Amber. And on the other side of the map, we have a steal from Zeng JP. She's out pretty far, actually, and has a medic with her. The Archer, Pizza Punja, is way behind, and pretty terrible at life to begin with, so odds are not looking good for a TT recovery right now. November and his beautiful flows are getting in the way. But it would appear that TC is supporting this flag holder very well, except we get a recovery from Trini with support from Sona_T on the flag holder. And on the other side of the map, Kip01 has escaped the flag room again, because that is what she does. And then she gets headshot again, because that is what she does. Be sure to follow our Twitch stream so you can watch Kip01 die repeatedly, because that is what she does. We have another steal from not Kip, and then from Kip. She's out again, following the exact same route. There is a lot more pressure on her right now, and the medic needs to turn around and get to her right now, but Hayden is terrible at life, so he doesn't. Regardless, we are seeing a lot of pressure from the Templars in this Minecraft Capture the Flag game. Yeah, it's important. Yeah.
Alright, Ash's medic stolen. Has commonly only got a medic on her, and a ninja.
They are
Yeah,
gonna try to pass through bars here.
But that probably won't go well. Because there's 2 ninjas. And a pyro, and an assassin, actually.
Oh, nice headshot there. Can't pick it up. Oh, another headshot from Amber, and Lar does recover it this time. Very nicely done there by the Crusaders.
Alright, Alice has got 3 steal. Absolutely clean, except for a bit of frenzy.
Sick GP gets headshot by Peas, and a recovery there by November. Meanwhile, Kim tries to steal it, but dies again. And Snowleak does get a steal this time. He's going spawn side this time. Gets headshot. Aiden does pick it up though. Trapped himself in his own web. He's taking a bit of damage there and does die to Lord Licious. So just about almost 10 minutes gone here.
And with 10 minutes or 9 minutes gone in the game, we have a solid lead for the Templars, but it would appear that things have stagnated a bit in this Minecraft Capture the Flag match.
TT now has 2 counts on offense and can't pass stolen the flag. She is soldier again.
A soldier.
Ooh, gets headshot again by Amber. Nicely done by her.
Hayden picks up.
Hayden can 1-2-1. He's going for the sponge. He has a lot of people in his way, and hopefully will die because I do not like Hayden can 1-2-1.
Snowleak has stolen. He is chemist.
Snowleak is running down to the side of the map and gets headshotted, and there is a recovery by Elvira, formerly Elvira 24, because the numbers are very important. Be sure to follow our stream for more numbers. And if I have not killed this joke by this point, then I don't know what will.
Talking in French, maybe.
Oh, come on. Why would I speak French when I can go through all these terrible French stereotypes that I know about?
Meanwhile, Kim does steal again. For like the 10th time, I think.
Hey guys, remember when France avoided a disastrous war that cost the United States billions of dollars? I remember that. What a bunch of pussies.
Meanwhile, Kimp is about to probably get another capture for the Templars. She's making her way to their flag.
And it would appear that Kip01 is going to capture this flag. But there's a lot of pressure coming in from the Crusaders, and they might get a countersteal. Zhang JP has gotten out of the flag room, but she has taken a lot of damage and goes down to Gorby Monk. Overall, the Templars look like they're doing a very good job with their roaming defense, and are able to pressure the Crusaders as they come across the map. Trenny has also done a very good job harassing basically everyone, which really is not too surprising for a former Annie member. Anyways, we have the Templars offense going into the flag room again. Snowleak has dropped and is running in, and Kip01 got caught in a web at the top. Gorby Monk narrowly misses a steal, but gets it on his second attempt, and has gotten out of the flag room. And he is running to the far side again. He is a ways ahead of the recovery, although there is a ninja that's going to be catching up, and Lara is right there. He does get the heal from Hayden Can 121, though, unfortunately, because I don't want to give him credit for anything. And he is running by spawn. However, we do have a countersteal on the other side from June Bugulus that I noticed too late to really commentate on, which is unfortunate because I do quite enjoy the time I spend with June. Please call me back, baby. Anyways, Gorby Munkin is going to get the fourth cap for the Templars. It looks like they've broken the game open a little bit here. And this is the Crusaders' pick, so things are not going too well for them right now. They will have to try pretty hard to turn things around with half of the game gone already, and with them being very far in the hole in terms of captures. Sona T does get an assassinate there to keep Zhang JP from getting out of the flag room. If she had been able to, she would have been on very good health, and that would have been interesting. On the other side, though, we do have a steal from Hayden Can 121. He is a medic, though, and he's not very good at PvP, so he will die because he is Hayden. TC's offense is coming around the far side right now. They have 3 soldiers currently. They haven't changed too much during the game. It's June, Zhang JP, and Arctic Galaxy, with X-Ashes on the far side being harassed by November. This is, if you've never seen it before somehow, a classic The Crusaders strategy, wherein the medic waits on the side to support a flag holder who steals. Speaking of which, Zhang JP is going out on the far side. Unfortunately, X-Ashes has been killed by the time she gets to the XXX death spot. She is being harassed by November and the rest of the Templars' recovery, but she does have a fair amount of support coming up. And Arctic Galaxy is able to pick up the flag instead of the recovery. A very clutch play by Arctic Galaxy. The Templars are actually in a very bad spot here in terms of recovery because they have a lot of support for Arctic right now. And Pizza tends to hang back as an archer. However, the Templars aren't able to countersteal either, and although they nearly get Arctic Galaxy into spawn, it looks like this is going to be a cap for the Crusaders. Except she gets headshotted and nobody sees the flag, and Trenny recovers in a crazy twist. What a twist, guys. That was very nearly a capture for the Crusaders, but the Templars were able to clutch things somehow. A very good headshot from Pizza. who nobody was following across the map. So we are back to 4-0, and I am back to drowning out everyone else's commentary. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Be sure to follow if you want me to piss off Ducks fan and Depuccino more.
I don't know, I've been trying to commentate.
Pity. In all seriousness, though, I am sort of curious as to what would make you guys interested in watching MSW streams more than they currently are viewed, because right now we do have 10 viewers, and I realize TT versus TC is not the most interesting game, to some of the community anyways, because the teams have played quite a bit before. But we would like to grow MSW to some degree, and we're wondering what would make the streams more interesting for you guys who are watching right now, and for everyone else. So be sure to give us some suggestions, and of course, follow our stream, because we're desperate at this point.
Meanwhile,
And I really hope the stream isn't lagging as badly for the people watching as it is for me.
Oh, I go a bit at spawn.
That's
Arctic
probably just my
probably also
internet.
Spawn. Yes, Arctic is also at spawn. Both teams are at spawn. At spawn.
stamemates on Blackout. Finally.
So Gorby Munkin is actually probably in a worse position than Arctic Galaxy is here, just on the surface level, because Heavy is not as advantageous to the class to be holding the flag with on here. You don't have anywhere near as much mobility, and it makes you very vulnerable to pyro recovery. So we'll see how this plays out.
Someone should probably rework this map so that it doesn't have long stalemates.
Or so it doesn't have points where it's not symmetrical. That's what really grinds my gears about Blackout.
Oh.
It's not symmetrical. Just look at the fountain in the middle. It's painful. You're painful. All of you are painful. However, no matter how many times someone tries to rework Blackout, they always seem to fall short of the popularity of the original because people are fucking addicted to this map for some reason. Although that could just be the CTF community's stubborn refusal to change anything in terms of map preferences.
Or both.
Or both. But hey, we have Mori in rotation now.
Yeah.
So, that's something. Anyways, TC's recovery does not seem to be getting very close here. On the other side, we don't have a lot of pressure from the Templars onto Arctic Galaxy either, although it looks like they are just building up for another push here. Lorraine is actually going to try to cut across the map here and recover on Gorby Munkin, and she is probably their biggest threat to her, aside from Pegatree. Looks like Lorraine has been spotted going in, though. That usually means that a Pyro trying to recover is not going to get around and is going to take chip damage and eventually die. We'll have to see, though, because it would appear that she's lost the majority of TT here. Only Trenny seems to be aware of her whereabouts. And she has gotten a few hits here and there. Looks like Trenny will be pressuring her, though. And Lorraine does go down, so the main threat to Gorby right now has dissipated. On the other side, Arctic Galaxy is getting some pressure from Winger and Snow League 14. She does have medic support, though. This doesn't look like it's going to get her. And generally, TC has done a pretty good job of supporting Arctic when melee recovery has been around to get her. On the other side, Pizza is currently fighting a heavy as Archer and doing okay, I guess. Elvira does get knocked off the side, so Pizza is going to get across a little further, but he has taken damage already. and could very easily be pressured by ninjas at this point. Pizza is the largest threat to Arctic right now because insta-kills, so that's also someone to watch. On the other side, Pegatree has been spotted by Kip01, and Loreen has not gotten in to support. I mean, to get the kill on Gorby. Really, on this map, insta-kills are your primary way forward. Well, either that, or somehow managing to keep the medic away from the soldier flag holder. It's very difficult in this position because of the positioning of spawns, so generally not the best strategy to go with. However, any amount of pressure like this can start to force a soldier flag holder into areas where they can be insta-killed. So flushing a soldier out of that pocket is very important all around. Seriously, you guys can speak anytime. Well, I already am, and this is starting to wear my voice down.
Great to know.
You can only keep up so much energy for so long, you know? And then I have a 4-hour work shift after this match, so that is going to be fun. Work is fun. Life is fun. I am
Dying inside.
cripplingly depressed right now.
4 minutes into this stalemate and nothing has happened. That's all you need to know.
Yes, but things are starting to get interesting. We have Lorraine getting pretty close, and she's dead. Never mind. Peg does drop down and dies from fall damage, presumably because she did not have redstone or didn't want to use it that early. Lara is also trying to recover on Gorby, but I don't see that getting anywhere.
Why do we even
On the other
concentrate
side-
on stalemates?
Oh, because stalemates are interesting, guys. And the subtle nuances of strategy in stalemates and all the little twists really, you know, get people going. It's what people enjoy about CTF. Because all those fast-paced capping routes and recoveries halfway across the map, those just put people to sleep, really. Now, we are seeing an elf recovery strategy from November here, and he's getting beaten up by his NJP. He is able to get a good amount of damage onto Arctic and the medic support there. Snowleak doesn't get the frenzy off on Arctic, though, and Ash is going to be able to get back to her. We may see this stalemate run out for the next 7 minutes. TT really doesn't have any incentive to press too hard here unless they're dead set on getting the 5-0 for, you know, appearances. And TC just seems to be struggling to get pressure to Gorby at all. Templars are roaming around the map as well as recovery, going on recovery, so it's very unlikely that Pyro is going to be able to slip through or something to that effect. However, there isn't a lot of direct support for Gorby, and Hayden's not always staying too close to him, so there is a vulnerability there if TC can get through. Amber has generally been cooped up on defense, though, so she's not going to get the headshot anytime soon, unless she's able to slip through. Quite frankly, I think she could, because they aren't pressuring her at all right now. But you have to go around the side if you're going to get to Gorby. You're not going to get to him by going across mid to where everyone on the Templars is waiting for you. And of course, she runs right into Sona, which is kind of the issue. Now, Pizza Puncha does seem a little bit salty here. But, you know, he's pizza, so his opinion's kind of worthless. If he really wants people to, on the Templars, to, you know, listen to him, or at least bully them into doing what he wants them to, he could just burp in the call repeatedly. That would work. Seems to be how he gets anything done. Until then, though, they're likely not going to focus too much on him because they are already pressuring TC very heavily here. And they have nothing to lose by just letting this game go to a 4-0 victory because at this point, even a tie. Oh, good frenzy from Snowlake here. Narrowly misses Arctic Galaxy. Very close call there. Ash still hasn't gotten her, but does get there eventually. November is still alive as Assassin, but I believe he does not have his redstone. So that was a very close call. Snowlake nearly got the recovery. It was actually pretty good timing from Snowlake 14, but like usual, he couldn't perform under pressure. Just kidding. Snowlake's a good guy, I swear. I love him. Not physically, but he has his lovable qualities, I swear. Now, it would appear that this stream that is lagging a fair amount. The thing about the stream is, for the people who are watching, not just for me, apparently, it is essentially a slideshow right now, despite the fact that the screen is displaying 183 FPS. So, DucksFan 101, if there is anything you could do about that, save the day, please.
I will try.
The most entertaining thing about the stalemate is just Trenny Cam.
Yeah, should I just stop recording after this map and then see if we fixed it?
That may be functional, although it may be a problem with the internet. Pizza Punch is in a fairly good position here. At least one person who responded in the stream, and then I am as well.
Alright. I'll just go to a black screen for a second as I try to just stop this recording, just so I can try to fix the stream.
Now, Pizza Puncha has been chased off the map by 19 Laura 97. Very poor effort from Pizza Puncha. How dare he not headshot Arctic Galaxy under those circumstances?
So I stopped the recording, so hopefully that will help. That will help, maybe? I don't know.
It is still being referred to as a family photo album, although the black screen just appeared on the stream, so we'll see if anything changes here.
Yeah, that's when I was changing.
On the other side of the map, Pegatree is being taken out by Winger. Generally, TC has not been able to pressure, and we are still seeing some pressure here on Arctic Galaxy from Sona T and November and Trenny. They've actually killed the medic who's trying to make her way back to Arctic Galaxy, and gets there. But there is still a fair amount of pressure from the Templars. Snowlake is there with Frenzy. He is getting beaten up a bit as he's trying to get to Arctic and goes down. It is still a desperate struggle for TC to keep Arctic alive, but it looks like they've finally contained everyone on the Templars. However, Ladoner comes around as well, so we have 3 soldiers again pressuring Arctic.
There's also
they're able to kill Ash, or at least force Arctic to be under so much pressure that the healing cooldown prevents Ash from healing her. Then that could get the recovery, but we don't see anything there.
Oh, there is no leak. Does miss the frenzy.
However, being able to pressure TC essentially stops them from being able to recover on Gorby. And while I'm sure Gorby is falling asleep right now, doesn't look like TC is going to be able to get this recovery or anything close to it, except we get a clutch headshot from Amber and Peg dropping in at the right time. Arctic is most likely going to get to the flag room here. There isn't anyone in position. And that was the danger of what the Templars were doing. They were not giving a lot of support at all to Gorby, instead pressing on recovery. Sona is getting across the map, though. He has a number of the people on TC in his way, but he is able to get around them. Lara is really the last person there to stop him. Zing appears to be going for the flag instead. She's not in great position, and Hayden is waiting there for Sona. But June drops in just in time to get the kill and save a capture. So, 4-1 is very different from 4-0, because that means we could still go to a third game if there happens to be a tie on the second map. If TC can hold on to this score, then they're in a much better position than they were with a 4-0 score. So good job from TC all around there.
I guess now
Arctic
that the stalemate
needs
stops, I
solve
should
for
get out of training camp.
50.
So Arctic Galaxy has gotten up to the side. It doesn't look like they're going to be able to recover in time, and that's all TC needs to do to hold on to this score and hold on to a workable situation to at least get a draw out of things.
So final
So
score.
very clutch from TC there at the end. Templars did dominate all game, and it was kind of a freak play where Gorby got killed, but that was the danger of what TT was doing and not giving him much support. So we are now moving on to Opposites Collide 5. Opposites Collide 5 is somehow an uglier map than Blackout. But this was a map from the era where CTF map makers weren't particularly good with aesthetics. Or map makers in general weren't particularly good for aesthetics. And World Edit was a very limited program. So this map was made in 2012, I believe, and was pretty popular at the time.
And it's still pretty popular, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
But you see,
So we are seeing a substitution here. The Crusaders are subbing in King Scrub for Elvira. And I think that's about it. So the game has started. We are seeing both teams get ready for the Rumble here. Rumble in the jungle. We have a fairly heavy-looking defense here from the Crusaders. Lara and King Scrub are both playing heavy. Lorene is their pyro. Peg is waiting there as assassin, and Alexis Rose as medic. They also appear to have someone roaming below. On the other side, we have a relatively bulky offense, kind of, from the Templars here. Gorby is heavy. They have November going after the pyro and everything here. And November is actually able to kill the pyro, so they're going to have Kip steal. And Kip is trying to get up the staircase. She is being chased by Lorraine here. Lorraine should have Frenzy in a second, but Kip is actually able to get up the wall. She's very low right now. And the medic does go down, so Kip needs to get up the wall and away from the players, but she lets King Scrub get there. However, Snowleak is able to steal with the vacuum in the flag room. He's going below as Chemist. Looks like a very effective strategy so far from the Templars. There is no one in position to recover. June is going to get over there, but Snowleak now has medic support. And June does go down. Zhang JP is a little further behind than she needs to be here. So this is going to be the first capture for Snowleak 14 and the Templars. Be sure to follow for more Snowleak 14 captures. Now, I can't confirm, but based on my own view, this is still a fairly laggy stream. If anyone in chat could just give me a reply as to how well it's doing. Oh, it's actually, no, it's going fairly well now. Who knows? Maybe not recording fixed it. I don't know if that has been a fix in the past. All right, so we have Arctic Galaxy and Zhang JP going into the flag room here. They survive the frenzy barely, and Zhang gets a steal, but gets down immediately to the sheer amount of damage. On the other side, we have Kip 0-1 up the wall, trying to avoid June Bugulus and Pegatree. So far, she's gotten out pretty far, and it does have a medic coming for her, but June is in the way. She does get the sponge, does get the medic, and June isn't able to press Hayden away, so we are most likely going to see another capture here, with the Templars taking a 2-0 lead very early in the game. This map doesn't appear to work anywhere near as well for TC as Blackout does, although a few things do. And this was to be expected with the Templars being known for having a PvP advantage for most teams. However, we could still see things turn around for the Crusaders. We have Junebugulus now as Pyro in the flag room, and we'll see how their next offensive push does. November is going for June. Does not get the kill this time, though, and it looks like June is going to be able to not get damage off on Snowleak and Gorby. So TT pushes up very heavily into the flag room. Trenny has the flag right now. He's getting stalled by King Scrub, actually, but he does have medic support. Peg is coming around the side as Assassin. Peg does get blocked. So King Scrub is really the last thing standing in the way of Trenny right now. On the other side, though, we do have Steel from Arctic Galaxy, who does go down fairly quickly.
And that's probably a cap.
Most likely, unless we see some last-minute heroics from Lorene here. Getting Trenny knocked into the lava could have done some damage, but that really would have been about it. So we are going to see a quick 3-0 from the Templars here, rebounding from a last-minute collapse on Blackout to give up the capture, and they looked very strong on that map.